The CCP authorities officially announced that Zhang Yuxia and Liu Zhenli were caught. After that, internet videos showed that on January 24th, many military trucks were driving very fast on the highways. Every military compound has been locked down. In Xinjiang and Sichuan, half of the subways have stopped. They are filled with special police carrying loaded guns. According to first-hand information from Tang Baijiao, the Zhang Yuxia case is not finished yet. Both sides are arguing about whether the arrest was legal. Zhang's family and some of his followers have publicly shown they are unhappy. They ask to fix the mistake. The authorities have stopped making further moves. Xi's power is being challenged again. The chance of a sudden fight is getting bigger and bigger. Right now, the CCP's discipline website has already taken down the news of the arrest. But the government and Defense Department websites still have Zhang Yuxia's bio. Clearly, the matter is not over. The arrest of Zhang Yuxia and Liu Zhenli is still growing. These past 2 days, our channel has made many reports. We looked at the job changes inside the military and the strange feeling in Beijing. To be honest, the news is updating so fast. We are following it to show everyone a clear picture of what is happening. Many friends are asking, since it was officially announced, isn't it a finished deal? Usually, yes. But the Zhang Yuxia event has something strange. January 24th, 3 p.m. The Defense Department website first posted big news. Zhang Yuxia and Liu Zhenli are being investigated for breaking rules and laws. 3:10 p.m., the Defense Department posted again. Their speaker, Zhang Bin, confirmed the two men fell from power. It seemed the big shakeup was real. 3:50 p.m., the top group for party rules, CCDI, followed and posted the same news. However, a very weird thing happened. Only tens of minutes after the CCDI posted the news, when people clicked the link, the page said, "The content you are looking for does not exist or has been deleted." Not until 9:24 p.m. that night did the CCDI website post the news again. They hid it inside an interview from Xinhua News. The title didn't even use the name Zhang Yuxia anymore. This deleting in seconds move shocked observers. According to CCP rules, when a high official like Zhang Yuxia falls, every word must be checked by the top leaders. There are no mistakes or computer bugs. In the past, when other big leaders fell, there was never a deleting joke like this. And it wasn't just one post. The notice on the Defense Department website was also deleted at some point. At the same time, the bio pages for Zhang and Liu are still perfectly fine on the government websites. They were not taken down. Also, the biggest news groups like People's Daily and CCTV are acting very quiet about the arrest. This is very strange for such big news. All of this makes people wonder, is there a problem with the talking department? Or can Zhang win his case back? Both are possible. The first reason is easy to understand. The news came out fast, but then it was deleted. This means the people in charge of news might not be following Xi Jinping's orders perfectly. As for winning the case back, let's look at a new leak. Overseas commentator Tang Baijiao posted on X on the 25th. He said his info says, both sides are arguing hard about the legality of the arrest. Zhang's family and followers are complaining and asking to fix things. The authorities have paused all moves for now. This means Xi's absolute power is being challenged. The risk of the situation blowing up is rising. The truth is much more scary than just deleting posts. Next, we will go into the Hunt the Tiger secrets to see how they catch powerful military men. This series of strange reactions points to one core question. Was this arrest legal? The CCP will not tell us the details, but we can analyze how they could catch two big army bosses like Zhang and Liu. Zhang Yuxia is not a normal general. He is a red second generation. His father was a famous general. His family has been in the army for nearly 100 years. He is the number 2 man in the military. If Xi Jinping ordered a big group of soldiers to attack Zhang's home, it would likely fail. First, people would hear about it, and Xi hates that. Second, Zhang's guards are his old friends. They would not sit and watch. A gunfight would start in the middle of Beijing. That would be a disaster. So Xi would not fight hard like that. Another way is to trick him into a meeting. But Zhang is an old general and very careful. If he gets a weird order, he might say no or bring lots of guards. So, the only way that works is to use a normal high-level meeting as a cover. In these meetings, everyone must give up their guns and phones. Guards cannot go inside. The safety is controlled by the host. Before the meeting, Xi puts his trusted people inside and outside the room. When Zhang and Liu enter and are away from the world, the door closes, and it's over. It only takes a few minutes. Even if Zhang is very strong, he has to give up because he has no weapon and no friends. Only Xi's own people are in the room. Expert Guo Jun says, "This secret meeting trap is the standard way the CCP gets rid of army bosses. Because a real fight is too risky, they must do it in a place where the other person feels safe. That is where power is lowest and catching people is fastest. There is no news, no papers, and no video. Only the result. This is why the official CCP story is always just a few words. They are under investigation with help from departments. The whole process is erased." We can compare this to the case of He Weidong. He was also a high general. Last year when he was caught, it was after a big meeting. During the meeting, he looked normal and happy. But as soon as the meeting ended, he disappeared. No matter which way was used, the legal part is very doubtful. CCP rules say catching a top leader needs a group talk and a signed paper. But if they used a meeting trap, they skip the rules. It becomes a power trick. Zhang's family is shouting now because of this. "You didn't follow the rules. This is kidnapping." This is why it's not over. The catch was successful, but the legality fight is now public. The army is starting to push back. Xi's power looks strong on the top, but there are cracks underneath. When Zhang Yuxia was moved, many people thought, Xi finally controls the whole army. But if we look at the list of leaders, it's not control. It's suicide. Let's count. There were 7 people in the top military group. Now, Li Xiangfu fell long ago. He Weidong and Miao Hua are being checked. Now Zhang and Liu are gone in one pot. In 3 years, 5 out of 7 are gone. Now, the leadership is basically only Xi Jinping and one other man, Jiang Shengmin. And Jiang Shengmin is known as Zhang Yuxia's little brother. He must be feeling very scared right now, like he is sitting on needles. This is not just a job change. The whole structure is falling. If we look wider, the top of the army is empty. There are very few top generals, 4 stars left. Only about 4 are active. Also, at a recent big meeting, 27 out of 42 military members were missing. That is 63%. This is not a normal sick day. It means the high-level army is evaporating. This has never happened in the history of the CCP. It shows one fact. Xi Jinping has become a leader with no soldiers. The real danger is the fear in the army. This illegal way of catching people makes other generals feel cold. They will think, if even Zhang Yuxia can be caught with a dirty trick, am I safe? If this feeling spreads, one small spark could shake the whole CCP. This has happened before. It is like the Lin Biao event. In 1971, when Mao's trusted General Lin Biao died while running away, Mao's spirit crashed. He became very suspicious and never really got better. Today, Zhang Yuxia's fall is being called Xi Jinping's Lin Biao moment. Zhang was the only old general who actually fought in a real war. Xi used him to get power, and now he destroyed him. This self-destruction is even harder than what Mao did. This also breaks the trust between Xi and the other red families. The safety card for the children of heroes is gone. To save themselves, these people might have to fight to the death against Xi. Expert Akio Yabata says, the Chinese army is being emptied by Xi's cleaning moves. Since 2013, he has been fixing corruption, but the result is just many rounds of political cleaning. In the end, it seems everyone is a bad official. From this view, Zhang's fall is not just an army matter. It will change the whole power of China. I think it is like the Taiping Rebellion fight in 1856. Back then, the leaders started killing each other. After the best leaders were killed or left, the group wasn't dead right away, but the heart was gone. The group broke from the inside before the enemy even arrived. Today's China is walking to a similar point. When power only uses fear to stick together, and when saying yes is more important than being good at your job, the country might look big, but it is very weak inside. This kind of structure might not fall today, but it cannot survive a real storm.